Hi, welcome back to our channel, Glazed Watermelon.
Today we're reviewing the R36S game console from Datafrog, and why this could be the ultimate starter handheld for the price.
Now wait up, this says R35S Plus on the box. Like what? What gives?
It's some weird naming scheme, but in the end, they are the same device. If you lift the battery, you will see the R36S etched in the motherboard, but the label says R35S Plus. So yeah, same thing, but we're gonna call it R36S.
The R36S is a gaming handheld from a company called Datafrog. This console has a suspiciously similar look to a certain handheld from a company called Powkiddy. But that ain't important. The important thing is the price. This device comes at $50 from AliExpress. Quite honestly, you can get this for about $30-something with coupons and other offers.
Today, we'll be doing an unboxing, discussing the build quality, going over the features and performance, and giving our overall impressions of the device.
Inside the box, you will find the console, the user's manual, a charging cable, and a glass screen protector. That's what's inside the box. Now we move on to the build. The R36S has a 3.5-inch IPS screen in a 4:3 aspect ratio, running at 640 by 480. There is a single mono speaker, and it has the usual ABXY buttons, a nice, if not somewhat stiff D-pad, start, select, and function buttons, left and right joysticks, and 4 shoulder buttons in the most horrible configuration you can imagine. This makes them almost impossible to use in our opinion. These 4 buttons are just clicky and stiff and do not feel nice at all. At the bottom, it has a USB-C, DC, and OTG ports and a 3.5mm headphone jack. On the left, we have a power and reset button with the SD card slot for your games. On the right, we have the volume keys and a second SD card slot for your operating system. On the back, we have access to a removable 3200 mAh battery. This is fantastic, and all consoles should have an easily accessible removable battery. This system does not come with Wi-Fi, but you can attach a Wi-Fi dongle via the USB-C OTG port to add this functionality. Overall, build quality is decent for the price, button placement is good, except for those 4 shoulder buttons on the back. The transparent purple looks super cool in our opinion, but you can also get it in black, white, or yellow. Our console came installed with ArcOS version 1104-2023. The best thing you can do is either update the console using a Wi-Fi dongle or remove the SD card and install ArcOS directly onto the SD. We opted for the former, and it took a little too long, so maybe just updating the SD card on PC might be a better idea.
The R36S has a quad-core A35 ARM chip that can run up to 1.5 GHz. It has a Mali G31 MP2 GPU running at 520 MHz, and that is what we believe helps elevate the performance capabilities of the R36S. It can emulate up to the 4th generation of consoles without issues. That means your Super Nintendo, Genesis, Neo Geo, TurboGrafx, that's all fine and good. On the 5th and 6th generation side, the PlayStation 1 emulation is excellent. The emulation is so good, we believe this might be the best way to play your old PS1 games.
Dreamcast emulation is also really good. We had a blast playing games like Cannon Spike, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Soul Calibur, Daytona USA, Crazy Taxi, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and even Virtual Fighter 3 TB. Really impressive for a handheld of this price. Nintendo 64 emulation was decent, F-Zero 64 played great, and so did Mario 64. PSP and Sega Saturn emulation is not that great, and we had issues with most titles we tried to play. The R36S is not made for these type of games.
Battery life is great on the R36S. I started playing with it this morning. It's now the evening and it has 85% left. Plus, it's a replaceable battery. If it ever goes bad, you can remove the old one and place in a new one.
The performance of the R36S is excellent for the price. You get 5th and 6th generation gaming action with excellent emulation, especially for the PS1 and Dreamcast. The IPS screen looks fantastic. I don't think our camera can do it justice, but we can assure you that the screen looks great. So if you're looking for a system to play some of your old retro games and don't know what to choose from the sea of handhelds available to buy, you cannot go wrong with the R36S. And we mentioned in the intro, it is the best starter handheld for the price and performance you can get. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.